Hey guys, what's going on? It's your girl Roxy here, and I want to welcome you to today's video. So, I was going through my channel and I came across my old playlist of videos of me competing when I first started in this game. And it was pretty nostalgic in a way, in a weird way, because it's so weird looking at videos of yourself from like years ago and to see how much you've evolved in that amount of time from then to now. And a lot of my earlier videos were about me and my journey as a brand new competitor out there on the scene who had big dreams of turning pro and one day standing on the Olympia stage. And lo and behold, I made it. I made those dreams come true. But it made me think, like, we all start from somewhere, right? We all start from somewhere. And just like so many of you that are out there doing your research, getting excited about the sport, seeing yourself out there as a possibility, you probably have some questions like about how to start. And I was in that same place. So today I want to have a conversation with you, the complete newbie competitor, a couple of things that you should consider before getting into your show, kind of what to expect from the whole thing, and how to just really step out there and bring your best. For those of you that are meeting me for the very first time, I want to welcome you to today's video. For my returning subscribers and viewers, thank you so much again for joining me here. I love you guys. I'm so thankful for all of your questions and your comments and all that stuff. Be sure that if you are someone who's brand new to subscribe right now. And then not only do you want to subscribe, but you want to click the bell notification so that way when I do send out new videos, YouTube tells you right away. And while you're at it, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. Now, in case you didn't know, I am a former IFBB pro and a fitness professional who has been in this industry for over 20 years, and I love what I do. I'm a former women's physique competitor, former figure competitor, and I had the opportunity to compete at the 2014 Olympia in women's physique. And now what I do is I help women from all around the globe, just like you, to really just bring their best out in their lives, to really change their bodies, rewrite their stories, and to do it all through the vehicle of fitness while tapping into their feminine energy. So let's go ahead and jump right in. So you want to compete, but you are probably trying to figure out where to start. The first thing that I say to anyone that is involved in this sport is that in order for you to be successful, you have to be a true fan of the sport. So what I really encourage you to start doing is to go to your local shows. There are so many federations out there that you can choose from, and none of them are necessarily better than the other. It's just really about finding what works for you and where you fit in and what's convenient for you. Go to shows, show up, enjoy them. Start to really look at the competitors and see if you can start training your eye to pick out who the top winners could be and whether or not they align with the judges. And that's a very powerful skill to have. I think those who are really, truly fans of the sport, who go to shows all the time, who really immerse themselves in the sport itself and in the environment, tend to be more well-rounded and better competitors because you understand exactly what the judges are looking for, what's required of you to bring your best to the stage, and you tend to fall victim less to that mentality that everything is about politics and this, that, the other, and who you know. Yeah, those things do come into play, but a lot of the times when you really know how you should be presenting yourself as a competitor, how you should be looking to be like the ideal on stage that day, the better you'll do in the long run, and realize where you can grow along the way. So do become a fan of the sport. Show up to shows and be a supporter. Now, for a lot of competitors, what they'll do is they'll go to the federation's website, find a show date, and then decide, okay, 12 weeks from this date is when I'm going to start prepping. But I want to tell you to pump the brakes there. So not only do I want you to become a fan of the sport, but I want you to really look at your body and give yourself an honest assessment about where you are currently. For a lot of new competitors, you might find that taking a step back and working on your body, building your body a little bit, training yourself a little bit longer with the intention of getting ready to do a contest prep before you actually do a prep, that's probably one of the smartest things that you can do. I think people underestimate how hard it is to actually really compete. Like, Listen, guys, this process is not easy at all. It's not just about showing up to the gym, doing a little workout, and then just eating a diet program. It's so much more. There's a lot of mental stuff that goes with it. And I think that's where a lot of people actually get tripped up. But not only that, you actually have to train harder than you've ever trained and diet harder than you ever have dieted. And for a lot of folks that are not ready for that, that don't have that discipline, it can be a true shock to your entire life. In this process, you have got to embrace the suck, because contest prep kind of sucks. It's not easy, it's tiring, and it's probably one of the worst things that you can actually do to your body. If you really want to talk about, physiology and the science and stuff like that, this is the worst thing that you can do. So the more you're prepared with your mental discipline, your mental toughness, and your ability to actually just follow the plan and not complain and get up and do what you have to do, and the more that you can actually get your body to the point whereas you don't have to move heaven and earth to stand on the stage, the better you're going to be. And how long that time should be is going to be different for everyone. So it's really going to be advantageous for you to talk to people that you know that are involved in this sport, or even reaching out to a coach well in advance of you wanting to do a prep, and reaching out to that coach knowing that, hey, this is my plan, this is what I want, and I know I have work to do, and I'm willing to do the work with you now and invest in myself now so we can get to that point to prep. And if you do that, if you spend your money well on a good coach who knows what they're doing, knows what they're talking about, and knows the sport, you're going to be able to go out there and look amazing. Once you feel like you're in a great place to go ahead and begin your prep, make sure that you give yourself enough time to get ready to get on stage. For a lot of folks, they start out with a prep with only 8 weeks, 10 weeks, 12 weeks. And honestly, for new competitors, you're going to want a little bit more time than that, because you simply don't know how your body is going to respond. So I really encourage new competitors to give themselves anywhere between 16 to 20 weeks to really bring your body into the level of leanness alongside the muscularity and the fullness that's needed to do well on stage. So give yourself enough time. Don't be afraid to actually put the work in and put the effort in that it's going to take to look good up there. And the last tip I have for you is, in this process, to always remember to have fun. Listen, you want to compete because this looks like fun, right? It looks like something that's going to challenge you in a new way, bring your fitness levels up to superhuman levels, and to do something that's just going to be a fun hobby for you to continue for as long as you want. And so many people get involved in this sport and they're so miserable. I mean, yeah, it's hard, but you have to accept that's part of the game, that it's not a cakewalk, that this is for people that actually want to do the hard stuff. So what you want to keep in mind in the process is that even though it's hard, even though you're going balls to the wall, even though you have to embrace the suck along the way, that this should be fun. You shouldn't get to the finish line and feel like, oh my God, this is the worst thing ever. And if you are feeling that way, take a look at your prep and see what you're doing that you could be doing better. You guys, listen, competing has been an amazing thing in my life. Even though I don't do it anymore, even though I don't plan on competing ever again, but when you reach to the top level of the sport, when you get to the Olympia and you kind of look around to see what's next, I realized for myself that I didn't need to keep going down that path to, fulfill my goals as far as my career, my business, and all that stuff. But competing has opened a lot of doors for me. And it's the reason why you're actually here looking at my channel, listening to my videos on my email list, or working with me as a client, or thinking about it. It's opened up so many doors for me. And I think that you never know what this could lead to, the friendships that you could forge, the connections in other industries and stuff like that can be built from this one opportunity. So if anything, I would say to just go out there and have fun with it. Go out there and go for the gusto, you know what I mean? Improve yourself from year to year. Get out of the local level, try to see what happens at the national level. Maybe, you don't know, you might even turn pro, so have fun with it. Try different divisions and different federations rather, so that way you can find where your home is, because the NPC and the IFBB are not the only two federations out there. There's so many out there, so do your research. You guys, I hope that this is really helpful for you. Listen, If you are somebody out there right now who is looking to start competing, you don't know where to start, I want you to go ahead and download my free contest prep ebook. It's called My Contest Prep Crash Course. And in it, I'm sharing some of my own experiences and all of the knowledge that I have as a coach and a mentor for women from around the globe and helping them to get ready for their shows. And I'm jam-packing that ebook with all of the information that you need to go ahead and get started in doing this the right and healthy way. And what's even better, when you download that ebook, you'll also be on my email list, so I'll be sending you a lot more content. I have so many free e-courses and little like articles, tidbits, videos, and this, that, and the other that's going to be really helpful for you in this process of getting on stage. If you are a woman out there right now who's looking to take her fitness to the next level, you're looking to really like just take control of your body, take control of your life, to get contest prep and doing the whole contest thing off of your bucket list. And even if you're not someone who may be thinking about that right now, or you just want to get in shape, you want to feel good, you want to have some clarity of mind, you want to get that motivation up, and you know that you're in a position right now to work with someone. You need someone by your side to help you to do this in a successful and fruitful way. I want to talk to you. Come onto my website, rockstarfitness.com/claritycall, and fill out an application. And let's go ahead and sit and talk about what some of your goals are, what it is that you want to achieve. You know, if you have a show in mind, when that is going to be, and you know, anything that you need to get yourself to that next level. I want to talk to you and see if we can go ahead and work together. rockstarfitness.com/claritycall. Fill out an application, schedule a 30-minute appointment. It's totally free. And I don't take on everyone, you guys, okay? I really want to only work with people who are ready to work, who are ready to invest in themselves, and to really take things to that next level. So if that's you, go ahead and reach out to me and we will have a conversation about what's next for you. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe right now, give me a thumbs up, and make sure you click those bell notifications so you don't miss a single video, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye-bye.